Alright, so I give you guys a lot of heat and tell you not to invest and follow the hype trend too much. It's gonna cost you a pretty penny, and in my opinion, well, enough about that. I think you've heard my spiel on it before. But the other day, I got to thinking, man, I have to start taking my own advice. First of all, I can't knock something I've never tried, and second of all, I gotta get out of my comfort zone. So in today's video, I'm gonna be composing a HYPEBEAST outfit. We're gonna give it a shot. So, this is a deep market for me. This is something completely new. Don't cringe too hard if I do something wrong, but I'm gonna go online, shop some of the major stores. I know some of the popular ones, obviously, like Grail, you got Union, Stadium Goods, which, by the way, I was there this weekend in New York. Their store is amazing. If you love sneakers, man, that store is like heaven for you guys. Basically, I'm gonna go online and I'm gonna complete a head-to-toe complete HYPEBEAST outfit. I'm gonna order it into the office, try it on, and give you my honest opinion once I've actually put the clothes on. My biggest fear right now, just how much I'm about to spend. So we're in Union, browsing through the store. I feel like the easiest way to start is starting with something basic. So if I can start with denim, something simple like this, almost any outfit I throw on top of it, I'm gonna hope it looks good. All right, so now I'm in Grailed. So I think one of the most hyped items I always see on Instagram, actually everywhere, that box logo Supreme tee. So I think I need to get one. I need to get my hands on one, see what the big hype is. So I'm gonna go on Grailed, Supreme box logo, 1,800? You know what? I should give Off-White a shot. Let me see if I can find something for Off-White instead of Supreme. Off-White's popping right now. Virgil, the guys, out of everything that I've seen, his Nike collaboration, actually, that's something that I would pick up. And I'm thinking that's probably going to be the shoes that I end up buying if I find a pair in my size. Oh, well, this is pretty cool. So I found a flannel Off-White, 500 bucks. So that's not too bad. All right, so I'm really looking for these Off-Whites. I see them all over, again, Instagram. Again, I feel like I have to get one in my hands to see if they're really worth the hype. And everywhere I look, either they're stupid expensive or they just don't have my size at all. I did find one pair on Grailed. It is a 9.5, I'm a 10. Maybe I can squeeze my toes in. I think I'm gonna end up copying this pair, but it's almost 2 G's. All right, boys, so I just got my whole package. Let me tell you, I'm carrying gold here. This crap was super expensive. So I haven't opened any of this because I wanna give my first impressions with you guys as I open everything up, kind of tell you my ideas. Then I'm gonna throw the whole outfit on and tell you what I really think when it comes to fit, style, and overall quality. Let's hop into what I got. So just to give you a little perspective, I spent close to $4,000 here and just 4 items. Again, to put that in perspective, that would be like, I could buy a Rolex, a vintage Rolex with what I have here, which I know a Rolex is gonna last me decades. This stuff, I don't know if I'm too sure about that. And see, that's the thing. For me, like if I invest in something, I want to know that it's going to last me a long time. For example, when I spend 30, 40 bucks on a rose gold and black bracelet, I know it's going to last me a long time, which is why I promote them to you guys, and they're the partner of today's show. So if you guys want to check out our partner, Rose Gold and Black, like I've told you before, these are one of my favorite brands just because of the support they offer our channel. And if you want to support our channel as well, definitely check out this brand. The thing with Rose Gold and Black is that they actually do put in quality, craftsmanship behind everything, and they offer it at a reasonable price. It's not marked up with huge markups to try to make a profit at you. And that's what I like and why I love promoting them to you guys. So when you buy a product, I've gotten the emails from people that have bought their stuff like, Jose, I love their bracelets. Their bracelets are amazing. I love this brand. I know what I'm promoting to you guys and the quality that they deliver. And like I said, on top of that, these guys support all of my crazy ideas, and that's what I love. So when I try to do creative videos like this, they're always backing us. So if you guys want to support a really cool brand that obviously helps us support our show as well, definitely check out Rose Gold and Black. They're an amazing partner. And like I said, if you're new and don't know what Rose Gold and Black is, they're a men's accessory company. So they have bracelets and necklaces for guys, and they're constantly expanding and evolving their collection, making new designs that you won't see other brands having, completely unique. For example, one of my favorite ones that I've been rocking constantly, their lava bead bracelet. Super unique design, looks expensive, and it's at a price that's actually fair and affordable. On top of that, I have a special link. As you guys know, since we're a partner, there's a special link down below with all the accessories that I personally have from Rose Gold and Black, and you can shop all of them on that link. And that link is heavily discounted. If you guys want to check out rose gold and black, it's going to be linked down below. Definitely give them some love. You're going to love those bracelets. Now, let's hop into some of this stuff. All right, so the first package comes from Kith. Okay, so here we have some Fear of God jeans. These retail for almost $900, well, a little bit over $900 with taxes. And honestly, the only thing that I like about Fear of God is that these guys are actually a luxury brand. So you are supposed to be paying for more quality, but we're gonna throw them on and keep moving. So, all right, so the next package is from a reseller. I already know what it is. I got this off of Grailed, and of course, that iconic Supreme. So I figured if I was gonna do a hypebeast outfit, I might as well go all the way out, and obviously something you see trending all the time is that Supreme box logo. I wanted something new, so the most recent drop from Supreme apparently were their Brooklyn tees when they opened their Brooklyn store or something like that. So I am getting that camouflage box logo design. I like it because it's brand new. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway with a lot of this stuff because I'm probably not gonna use it in the long run. So make sure you stay tuned toward the end. By the way, this one ran me $800, I think. And out of everything that I was finding online, that was the cheapest I could find this t-shirt. So I did get it in a medium. You got that box logo right there. To be honest, this feels like a Glidden shirt you would get off of Walmart. I might be wrong, but that's my first impression. It's definitely no ESNTL T like our company with that super soft bamboo cotton mixture, and we're not charging $800 for it. By the way, if you want to shop it, link is in the description. But back to the point, I don't see this being worth $900. Obviously, I know the $900 comes from the hype markup that it has, but again, we're gonna be throwing it on, seeing the fit, and see how it looks with the overall outfit. Next up, we got that iconic Jumpman. This is the Off-White Virgil collaboration with Nike. And of course, I went with the ones. As you guys know, when I bought my first Jordans in this video, the only Jordans that I actually liked when it came to aesthetics were the ones. I felt they looked the nicest out of all of them. And out of the whole collection that has been released, this is the most expensive one. So this pair ended up running me close to $1,800. But when it comes to style, I think it is definitely unique. I like what they did. All right, and for our final box, this one's coming from Barney's. As you guys can tell, it's off-white, and I ended up getting the flannel you guys were looking at. I'm not a huge fan of this painted logo in the back, but again, that's iconic to their brand, and it's almost in all of their garments. You got the off-white tag on the bottom. This one ended up running me, I think, like $600. All right, so that's everything. Let me throw it on and show you how it all looks. All right, boys, this is basically how it looks. Now, of course, this isn't my aesthetic, and obviously, I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as possible and just judge it on quality, overall cut, and price point, basically, and value, what you're personally getting. So first, let's start with the flannel. Quality wise, one thing, like I said, I love about Off-White versus other ones is that you're actually paying for a luxury brand. So it would be as if you're investing in Gucci. You understand you're gonna pay a little bit more because of the name brand. But associated with luxury brands also come, most of the time, luxury materials and higher quality materials. And that's something you can definitely see in your Off-White flannels. Quality wise, it's a thick flannel. It does its job. It keeps you warm. Style wise, definitely not a huge fan of the huge logo on the back. I understand that that logo kind of comes with some prestige to it. But overall, I feel like, for the most part, it comes across as unstylish. The oversized fit, definitely not a fan of it, but again, not part of my aesthetic. Overall price point, is it worth $600? Honestly, out of the four pieces, this is the one that's probably the most fair, or the one that gives you the most value for that price point. Moving on to the second top, and it's the box logo tee. Now this one's the one that I have the biggest gripe against. Truly, I mean, I don't see why people are lean towards paying so much money. Now, I understand economics, and I understand that the supply is super low and the demand's high. Therefore, resellers can demand a higher price point for it to meet that demand. But why is the demand so high for these? Honestly, it feels like a Glidden t-shirt that you would get at Walmart for $5, and Supreme just printed their logo on it. Even at $40, I'm kind of sus about it. Overall, though, value, it's horrible. Quality, like I said, even at $40, it's debatable if I would pay that much. Style, it's your basic white t-shirt. Again, it's nothing too amazing. It's definitely no essentials, that's for sure. Overall, I don't see it to be too versatile. Really, you can only wear it with street style outfits, so I don't see this as being your best value. Definitely not a good pickup if you can't get for only $40. Next, let's move on to the denim, and this is the Fear of God Denim. Again, Another thing I like about this one, this is another luxury brand that's supposed to give you luxury or quality materials. You can definitely see in this denim that it is a sturdier piece of fabric. You can see it in the hardware from the zippers to the buttons. It is definitely quality stuff, so you are getting good quality. Is it worth $900? Truly no. Again, referring back to smaller brands, you can get something like from Mott & Bow, a really small brand, or even something from Lucky brand, jeans for around $100, and they're gonna be just as good and last you just as long. And if you get them to fit right, they're gonna look better in my opinion. Another thing I didn't like too much is the fit of it. Now, keep in mind, I've never bought anything from Fog before, so I didn't know how tight the jeans were going to be. And nowhere on that site did it say that these were skinny cut, and these are super skinny cut. Like, these were extremely hard to get into. I can't even pull them all the way up. So, fit, not too crazy about. Quality, it definitely is there. Value, I don't think they're worth $900. And finally, let's move on to the Nike sneakers. And out of the four, this has to be the one that I would actually personally buy for my collection. I definitely like the design. I like what Off-White did with Nike. Do I love the resale price? Absolutely not. These are not worth $2,000. Unless your goal is to flex on people, it's mostly your friends, to show how much you paid. There's really no reason why you would pay this much. The only time I would recommend you buy anything from this collaboration is if you can actually get it for retail price. Other than that, I don't think it's worth it. They're definitely comfortable. The leather's definitely great, but it's not worth over $200. Overall, now I kind of get it. It's kind of like when you buy a Rolex watch or a Grail piece like that. For Hypebeast, it's the fact that you're using something that's extremely expensive and the average population probably doesn't have access to or can even afford. So I get that part. I get the hype behind it and the fact that when you throw it on, it makes you feel on top of the world. Overall, honestly, I think you can compose an outfit cheaper than this, around $100, that looks almost identical. And if I were to go ask random people outside, it would be considered either more stylish or they wouldn't even know the difference. That's actually not a bad video idea. Comment down below if you guys want to see that. Alright guys, so like I said in the beginning, I'm going to be doing a huge giveaway with all this stuff, over $4,000 worth of clothing right here. I'm thinking there's going to be 4 winners, 1 winner per piece of item. So somebody's going to take the Jordan, somebody's going to take the Off-White flannel, somebody's going to take the box logo tee, and somebody's going to take the Fear of God denim. All of this stuff is brand new. As you saw, I opened it, brand new packaging. It's not used. I just threw it on to show you guys right now. And I'm going to be giving it away to you guys. So to enter, I'm going to make it super simple. All you have to do is subscribe to our channel, turn on notification post, like this video, subscribe to our second channel, also turn on notification post, then come back here, comment when you're done, comment whatever you want. Next week, I'm going to be choosing 4 winners, and that's basically it. So that's it from me in today's video, guys. See you next time.